Hello everybody and welcome back to LLB Society. In this session I'm gonna narrate an English fairy tale, short story of fairy tale to you. Its title is The Farmer and the Fox from Aesop's Fables, and the text has been adopted from Gutenberg project at gutenberg.org, and it is in the public domain. It means everybody can use the material by acknowledging the source. And so, a farmer who bore a grudge against the fox for robbing his poultry yard caught him at last, and being determined to take an ample revenge, tied some rope well soaked in oil to his tail and set it on fire. Maybe I need to zoom out, it's better. Okay, so let me explain what has happened here. A farmer who bore a grudge means felt bitter about, who disliked, who resented a fox for robbing. Why? Because the fox had robbed a lot of his chickens, poultry, caught him finally. So the farmer finally or eventually caught the fox at last, means finally. And being determined, it means resolute or decided, strong-minded, to take an ample revenge, to just have a payback or retaliate, which is one of the central themes of this story. Ample means very huge and thorough, complete, full. Tied some rope well soaked in oil to his tail and set it on fire. So in order to retaliate or take a revenge from the poor fox, he just tied or fastened some rope to the fox's tail and soaked it in oil, which is actually suitable for fire or to make a fire, and ignited it. It means set it on fire. So the poor fox just ran away while its tail was on fire. That was his revenge. The fox, in a great panic means sudden fear, rushed to the fields of the farmer who had captured him, making his way through the farmer's cornfield, burned the farmer's entire harvest to the ground. So the poor fox, who was, or let's say that was in a fire, or which was in a fire, rushed, it means ran away, just headed away to the field of the farmer who had captured him, making his way through the farmer's cornfield. So he just escaped toward the cornfield, but because he was on fire, all the harvest means gathered or accumulated crop belonging to the farmer was set on fire too. So he lost all of his efforts. The farmer lost all of his efforts in the form of gathered or accumulated crop or harvest, and he lost everything just because of his retaliation or revenge, because the revenge was so severe perhaps. And because of this instructive and didactic short story or fairy tale, this proverb has originated. Revenge is a two-edged sword. Revenge is a two-edged sword. It means that if you take a revenge, it might come back to you sooner or later. So it could also be against you and not just for you. And new words and expressions. 1. Bear a grudge means to feel bitter, dislike, or resent. Poultry, domestic fowl, for example, chickens, ducks, turkeys, geese, etc. Determined means strong-minded, resolute. Ample, full, and thorough, and sufficient. Revenge, payback, retaliation. Remember, revenge is the central theme of this short fairy tale. Soaked in, drenched in, or with, saturated by. Harvest, crop that is gathered. And let me just zoom out a little to show you the metadata. So learn English with short stories. If you just click on that, you will see over 40 short stories and fairy tales in English. This has been adopted from Aesop's fables, as I acknowledged at the beginning of this story. And this text or short fairy tale is suitable for intermediate English learners. And some central keywords: karma, payback, poultry, retaliation, revenge. Revenge is a two-edged sword. Upper intermediate English learners, and some lessons that are automatically linked: the lioness and the vixen, and the gnat and the bull, the young crab and his mother. And if you just click on that, the category Learn English with fairy tales, you will see all of the list here, which goes on and on. I told you there are 45, I think, short stories. Let me show you. Go to that directory here. Learn English with short story. 46 items. Okay, thank you very much for your attention. I hope you found it useful. Take care of yourself, and bye-bye.